All right, so close your eyes for a second. It's a Saturday morning in the year 2030. The sun is coming up over the Savannah River. People are jogging the greenway in North Augusta. Families are lining up for coffee near Broad Street, and traffic is already moving smoothly across roads that just a few years ago were 2 lanes and clogged every single morning. That's right, the CSRA feels different. It feels not rushed and not crowded and very alive. So if you've lived here for a while like I have, you can feel it. Something has shifted. What used to be a quiet, overlooked corner of the Southeast has quickly become a connected, growing, lifestyle-driven region. And the wild part, the future is already being built right now. If you're new here, my name is Joe Seaman, born and raised right here in the CSRA, and I've spent my entire career helping families understand not just where to live, but why certain areas grow and why others don't. Every week on this channel, we break down what's happening across Aiken, Augusta, North Augusta, Evans, and Grovetown, and how those changes impact your life and your home's value. We drop a new video every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel. Now, let me show you what the CSRA will look like in 2030 and how we got here. For decades, the CSRA was a place people stayed, not a place people moved to. It was affordable, it was steady, and it was fairly safe, but it wasn't seen as a growth destination. That has started to change quietly. When cybersecurity operations expanded at Fort Gordon, when nuclear and energy work grew at the Savannah River site, when major logistics players like Amazon chose Doug Bernard Parkway, these weren't random decisions. They were signals. By 2030, the CSRA is no longer dependent on one employer or one industry. It has become a diversified economic hub, and that's when regions begin to transform. Most people think cities grow because of buildings, and that's not really true. They grow because of roads. And by the late 2020s, projects like the Furist Ferry Road widening, the I-20 Savannah River Bridge expansion, the Doug Bernard Parkway Industrial Corridor upgrades, and the Rudy Mason Parkway Residential Connector quietly redrew the map for the CSRA. What once felt far feels close. What once felt distant now feels connected. Suddenly, new housing made sense in places no one would have ever considered before. That's how growth spreads. As people relocated here for work, they didn't just look for houses, they looked for lifestyle. So by the year 2030, downtown Augusta transformed around a new arena district and Broad Street. North Augusta leaned into the river with Hammond's Ferry, Riverside Village, Brick Pond Park, the Greenway, and the new zipline attraction. Aiken expanded northward along Rudy Mason Parkway with new master plan community, medical offices, and retail near Show Jump Circle. Columbia County surged west along Evans, Grovetown, Furist Ferry, and Evans Tullocks Road, where retail and rooftops meet. The CSRA stopped being a place people passed through. It became a place people stayed for. So by 2030, the CSRA no longer moves as one market, it moves in patterns. Home values follow 3 things, and that is access, energy, and lifestyle, access to jobs, access to roads, access to experiences. That's why neighborhoods near the downtown Augusta Arena District and Broad Street Corridor, the Amazon Logistics Hub on Doug Bernard Parkway, the Evans Tullocks Retail Corridor, the Furist Ferry Road expansion, the Rudy Mason Parkway Growth Zone, and the North Augusta Riverfront District will outperform. These areas won't just grow, they'll lead. Meanwhile, homes that are physically close but functional, disconnected from these growth nodes, will feel the difference. Not because they're any worse, but because buyers will choose convenience, energy, and experience, and value in 2030 will be very directional. The CSRA becomes a network of micro markets, each rising or slowing based on what surrounds them. And the homeowners who understand this will hold the leverage. The ones who don't will wonder why their home didn't perform like the rest. By 2030, the CSRA will no longer be a one lifestyle. It will offer different paths. Some families will choose walkable downtown living near concerts, restaurants, and riverfront events. Others will choose master plan communities in North Aiken or Columbia County where kids ride bikes, neighbors know each other, and schools anchor the community. And some will choose riverfront energy like in North Augusta. Some will choose land and space just outside all of these growth corridors. And for the first time, people won't have to leave the CSRA to choose their version of life. They'll find it right here, and that's what turns a region from affordable into desirable. The CSRA is not becoming louder, busier, or unrecognizable, but it's becoming connected, it's becoming very intentional and alive. The quiet corner of the Southeast is stepping into its next chapter, and the people who see it now are the ones who understand what's being built, where value is heading, and how growth truly works. They will be the ones who benefit most when 2030 arrives. Again, I am Joe Seaman, born and raised right here in the CSRA, and I built my career helping families make smart moves before the market makes it for them. If you want to understand how this future impacts your home, your neighborhood, or your long-term wealth, I'd love to help you build a strategy. You can call or text me directly. You can email me or click the link in the description below to schedule your free CSRA growth strategy call. We'll look at where your home is today, where your area is headed, and how to position you for what's next. And remember, we drop a brand new video here every single week, so hit that subscribe button and follow us as we keep unlocking everything in the CSRA that actually matters to you.